If you are interested in self-development, you probably think that without clear life goals, you are destined for failure. You believe that only by knowing exactly what you want and how to achieve it can you find happiness. You probably have high ambitions. Now, your life may not be perfect, but with the power of visualization, you can create a clear picture of your ideal life in your mind. You can imagine yourself relaxing on a yacht, surrounded by beautiful scenery and the sound of the waves. However, what if I told you that this approach to setting goals could lead to unhappiness? Welcome to the Meniversity channel. Today, we will share an alternative perspective on goal setting and finding meaning in life that can save you a lot of energy. Since childhood, we have been nurtured with the belief that dreams come true if you think about great things and desire them very much. We are convinced that if you want to achieve success, you have to sacrifice everything in favor of your ambitions. This can be seen as the principle of the cursed weapon. If you have played Warcraft or heard about this universe, you are probably familiar with the story of the Lich King. He was a valiant paladin who became obsessed with the desire for power and took possession of the cursed sword, Frostmourne, which led to his downfall. Similarly, a person who sets a clear goal of earning a huge fortune may end up losing their soul and humanity in the pursuit of wealth. He works for days on end, skipping all the holidays with his family and meetings with friends. He doesn't pay attention to his health at all. As a result, there are two possible outcomes. First, he might achieve what he wants and earn a lot of money and become well off. However, in the end, he may find himself unhappy. He might not be able to find the reason why, so he might buy a new car or a new house. At first, it might please him, but eventually it will cease to cause any emotions. This person might realize that they initially set themselves the wrong goal and have been hurting their nervous system for so long that there was nothing else in their life other than the task of getting rich. They might not understand why they needed money or what kind of genuine inner need they wanted to fulfill. Or the second option is that they will not achieve their goal. Then they will fall into utter apathy because the task they have been trying to accomplish their whole life remains unresolved. It is also important to understand the biology of our bodies. At the animal level, dopamine receptors tend to become dulled, which means we always want more. This motivates us to seek out new things and experiences rather than staying in one place. As a result, things that used to bring us pleasure become less and less enjoyable over time. Something new and unfamiliar can cause a burst of emotions, but our sensitivity to cortisol, or negative emotions, is not dulled. This is why the man in the example, although he seemed to have achieved his goal, quickly lost pleasure in life. He thought that by gaining something he would achieve happiness. However, negative emotions intensified because of his anxious thoughts about losing the meaning of life. We've discussed how setting goals can be done incorrectly. Now, we would like to offer you an alternative approach. However, before we do so, let's turn our attention back to the internal biochemistry of our bodies. Have you ever noticed that a spontaneous walk down a route you've never been on can bring an indescribable sense of pleasure? Conversely, when we go somewhere to relax, carefully studying all the information, watching videos and photos, making an excursion plan, etc., the trip often seems somewhat dull. The truth is, each of us possesses the spirit of a discoverer. Without this, our ancestors would never have been able to explore the world. Each of us also has a healthy curiosity, a desire to learn new things and understand how they work. Without this, the development of humanity would be impossible, and this is the key to human happiness. To keep our lives interesting, they need to be filled with something new and sometimes unknown. Any unknown, potentially possible or impossible reward excites and intrigues us more than the realization of our absolute victory. Life becomes more enjoyable when it involves a feasible struggle and the gradual overcoming of difficulties in the world around us, rather than just pure dry victories. Do you want to ruin your life? Set clear goals for the next 5, 10, and 15 years. This will kill the spirit of adventure, and in the end, you will feel nothing but emptiness. Instead, try a different approach. Listen to your heart and determine what you truly want to do. Don't focus on the outcome. Focus on the journey itself. Each of us has a different level of passion in our hearts, so start doing what truly excites you. Do it every day, without expecting any reward. The paradox is that by following this approach, you can achieve tremendous success, including financial success. And when you set specific goals for yourself and really want a specific result, you may notice that the same thing seems to escape you every time. Other people seem to simply live their lives for fun and achieve great success. Let's summarize this. Based on the idea that our existence is meaningless, the only logical thing to do may be to enjoy the journey of life. First, identify a business that you truly enjoy. Yes, this may sound cliched, but understand that it is the only true and most challenging way to achieve true success. Then, start doing what you enjoy for fun, taking advantage of the opportunities that life presents to you. Gradually improve your skills, grow, but most importantly, don't stop enjoying what you're doing. Let go of any expectations or preconceptions. Trust the process and let the surprises along the way surprise you. Imagine that you went to the cinema to watch a very interesting film, but at the entrance, someone told you what the plot was, what the main character was going to do, and how the story would end. Wouldn't that be frustrating? You probably wouldn't want to watch the movie or enjoy it at all. So understand that the person who is being annoying at the entrance is actually you, for yourself.